Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do a nailed it episode. I'm going to do some stamping again, but I'm going to try something that I've always wanted to try. So let me first show you what I have here. I have two Maniology plates. We have 005, which is some foliage, some leaves, some plants, I guess you would call them. And 006, which has some plants and some birds. So I'm going to stamp those on my bare nail here with this kind of like light green color. And then over the top of that, I want to use this polish by Karaya polish. This is Wicked Wildfire, and I guess this one is Ducky, sorry. But this is a thermal polish, and in its warm state, it goes clear. So I thought it would be kind of cool, maybe, we'll see, if this, in its cold state, you can't really see through it because this is not the same color, but, it's the closest I have. And then when it goes clear, you can see, like, the leaves and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to try to do. I've already put base coat down on my nails. I just used the Zoya Naked Base because it is clear. And then, like I said, I got my Maniology plates. I've got a couple of scrapers. We have monocle stamper, my cleanup brush, and I have a cotton ball grabber so that we can clean up the plate in between stamps. And I guess as you can see, I did have a very tragic nail break while I was moving. So we're back to short nails. Give me like 3 months and they'll be back to where they were. But until then, we're gonna have to do some art on these short nails. So first, for my thumb, I want to use one of these like bigger designs. I think that would just do a full coverage thing. And I like this one with these types of leaves. I don't know what they're called, but they're kind of shaped like a heart. So that's what I'm going to stick on my thumb. And let's see how well I can even pick up this design. Is it called Monstera? I don't know. I don't know why that pops into my head. Monstera or Monstera or something. But anyways, how have you guys been? If you hear rain or thunder or whatever in the background, that is because it has been raining nonstop in Michigan, and all the highways are flooding, and it is pretty horrible. The state police have had to issue warnings to people telling them not to play in the floodwater because there's literal trash in it. And so that's wild. That's what we're dealing with. I almost got in a car accident the other day because the on-ramp to the highway where I was trying to get on was so flooded with water that everybody came to a sudden halt. And I almost didn't see it in time, and I had to slam on the brakes, and I skidded a little bit. It was pretty wild. But yeah, it's crazy rainy here. It's insanely wet and muggy and humid, and however you want to say it. For my pointer finger, let's do these two, crossing either way. But yeah, it's been raining pretty much nonstop this afternoon. I was going to go pick some stuff up in the back of my truck that I'm borrowing because it's not my truck. But I'm sure the truck bed is currently flooded, so let's put this right here. And then we'll do another one crossing at the tip. But yeah, so it's kind of thrown my plans just right out the door, which kind of gives me an excuse to just do this instead and then edit the videos that I've got going. which is kind of nice to have an excuse to slow down because I feel like lately I've been going nonstop and I've just been working so much, and it's nice to just have, as bad as this rain is for us, it's nice to just kind of have a chill day to just relax. Okay, so we got those. Should I do more full coverage designs? I don't know. I feel like I never make use of like little designs, and I should use more. I kind of like this one with the pineapple. Or I like this. Can you guys see that? This one. Was I just showing you like straight up my nose? Wild. Interesting. Maybe I'll do this one down in the corner here. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I've always wanted to do like a Peekaboo style nail art, but usually I see it done with like a black color changing polish. I don't have anything like that, and this is the first thermal that I've had in a while. So I figured I better just give it a shot. But yeah, other than that, nothing too crazy has been going on. I mean, I guess it is a little bit crazy. And in a similar vein, out in the Pacific Northwest, like, they're having the most insane heat wave I think in like the history of the state. And I didn't know this, but I think most people out there don't have air conditioning, which, if you're from Michigan or really anywhere in the Midwest, that's probably a pretty absurd concept to you. I know it was pretty crazy to me when I heard that, because I need air conditioning. I've got mine running right now because it's like 85 or 86 out, and probably worse with the humidity. I like to do like a full coverage on the ring finger, so let's do this one because it's got a lot of like design going on. And yeah, so I hope that everybody out that way is doing all right, because you know, if you're not equipped to deal with the heat, like if you're not used to it, I can imagine that it must be pretty miserable. I'm from Michigan, so I get the best of both worlds in that I get to be miserable in the summer and the winter. So I know how to handle both ends of the spectrum, but I think that a lot of people really don't. And so I'm concerned for everybody out that way. Okay. It's been pretty wild. I don't know. And then other than that, we've just been, I think I said in a previous video that we've been moving, but we're like half moved because we haven't really been able to make much progress because my partner's parents came out to visit kind of out of nowhere. And oh, I like this little leaf here. I think we'll put it dead center of the pinky nail. Yeah, they came to visit, and so we kind of had to stop. And then with all this rain, my partner's been working like nonstop. So it's been hard to really get anything moved. We don't have, oh man, I didn't clean the stamper in between. Hopefully I can still pick this design up. I bet I can't. Let's do that one again. Yeah, that's what happens when you talk instead of just do what you're supposed to do. I think that this layer is about done here. But yeah, he's been working a ton, and just with all the rain, it's been really hard to kind of move anything. So our kitchen is still at the old apartment, and our couches or futons, or however you want to call them, those are at the other apartment as well. So we only have the floor to sit on for the most part in the main rooms, which I guess is fine because we usually sit on the floor anyways instead of the couch for some reason. And we're also thinking about buying a new couch, which this upcoming weekend is 4th of July weekend, so I'm hoping maybe I can go out and get one on sale, because I'm afraid to buy furniture online, you guys. It's like, if you can't sit on it and know how it feels and test it beforehand, I just feel like I'm gonna hate what I got. Let's put that guy right in the middle. Oh, fits pretty good. All right, let's clean this up real quick, and then I will be right back. Okay, well, I cleaned up this hand, and then I forgot to turn my camera back on, so I did the whole other hand. And on this, so I did like a, oh, that is not it. I did a few different designs. You saw this whole hand here, but like over here I got a bird on the pointer finger, and I guess that's the only bird. I thought I was going to do more birds, but I guess not. I'm not sure how I feel about, I haven't stamped too much with a ton of colors aside from black and white. Usually that's just what I stick to because it's kind of easiest. So I haven't really used a lot of like the fun colors from Maniology and stuff like that. So while I think it looks cool, I think it's kind of hard for me to discern some of the like more detailed images. You know, with these I can tell they're like leaves or palm frond type things. But when it comes to like the details of this bird, for example, I think if I wasn't like shoving it in your face, you wouldn't really know like, hey, that is a bird. So we'll see how it looks underneath everything. It might still look cool. I'm not sure. But yeah, so let's move on to this polish. And like I said, this is Karaya Polish Wicked Wildfire. Wicked Wildfire. Wow, that was hard for me to say. She recently had a sale. I found her on Instagram, and she had a sale because I guess she was pregnant, and she was trying to just move some inventory before her baby came because she wouldn't be able to do much when her baby was first born, because I imagine having a newborn is kind of difficult. And so she ended up doing a sale, but then I think she ended up giving birth sooner than they had really expected. So I'm not sure where they're going from there, but I picked up 7 polishes. If you watch the video that went up before this, my, my monthly haul, I do show you all the polishes that I picked up. And hopefully we can paint this on fairly easily. If nothing else, it leaves it kind of a cool jelly looking top coat, I guess. Because I think it's gonna paint on its cool state pretty quickly. I'll do 2 coats though, just to see. But yeah. And then what else is going on? This coming weekend is the 4th of July. Don't really want to do much of anything, to be quite honest. I have a long weekend from work, and I haven't really seen my boyfriend much because he's been working. He worked like 14 hours the other day, so he was gone before I woke up, and he got back like right as I was about to kind of start turning in for the day. So it's been tough because I haven't really seen him, and I've been doing kind of the brunt of the moving because he's so busy. So I'm hoping that I can just hang out with him on Sunday because, oops, I just bumped this one. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Because the last couple holidays, he got called into work to work overtime. So like Memorial Day, he got called in. Father's Day, he got called in. So hopefully we're not following a pattern here. It's so hard to paint my right hand under the camera because I'm right-handed, so I feel like extra unsteady. Yeah, guys, I don't think this is going to turn out exactly how I thought, but, you know, the point of this series is to just do some nail art, because otherwise I never make time to do nail art, which is funny because this whole stamping process doesn't even take that long. I don't know. Actually, if anything, it takes longer to do nail art for a video because I have to carefully pick everything out and set up my camera and set up the lighting and blah, blah, blah. Whereas if I just did nail art for myself, I wouldn't have to do all that, and I wouldn't have to, you know, sit here and think of topics and all that. So I don't know why I make everything so much harder on myself. Do you guys do that where it's like you take the easiest task and you do it in like the most difficult way possible? Because that's pretty much my whole life. All right. I don't think it's going to do what I want it to do, but let me give this some time to dry and then we'll do a second coat and see what happens. Okay, let's do a second coat and then maybe hit it with a hairdryer just to see if, you know, because I know it's in its warm state right now because it's literally on my hands, but we'll see how it kind of turns out. Have you guys tried this brand before? I think that they have a lot of like cute stuff, and I like the way that they theme some of their stuff. Like they have like a kind of like a, are they nudes, I guess you could say, like a nudes collection, but they're all like coffees, different coffees. I bought one, it's called Cold Brew. It's kind of like a taupey, purpley brown. I always just really like when brands do like fun themes. I bought another one where it was like a famous couples collection, and they did this duochrome called Jack and Ennis, and I thought that was cute but kind of sad. And they just had like a lot of really fun stuff, so I hope that, I'm actually not sure if she's back up and selling yet. I think it's really only been like a week or a week and a half since she said she had her baby, so I hope she's just taking some time to relax and enjoy that, because I can't imagine going right back to work. That must be difficult. Okay, that deepened it up a little bit. It does look kind of cool. I mean, this is a jelly polish anyway, so I think I should have known better than to use this for like a Peekaboo mani. But it's almost like it's like a thermal jelly sandwich, I guess you could call it. Do you guys have any plans for the 4th of July? I usually go to like a family friend of my boyfriend's house, but he is quite sick right now, and his immune system is very compromised. So even if people are vaccinated, it's just, I don't think they're going to be doing anything because it's just too high of a risk for him right now. And my parents invited me over, but they live on a lake, and to be honest, I don't like lake water. I just don't like the lake. And lake people go a little bit insane on the 4th of July. Everybody is drunk and on a boat and setting off fireworks, which is totally fine, but it's just not my jam, you know? So I don't know, maybe I'll just stay home. Okay, honestly, even without like the color change, I do find this kind of fun. I was worried that this green under, oh no, you guys, I'm a mess. I'm making it worse. Okay, it didn't happen. I was worried that like this green under this wasn't going to look good, but honestly, I feel like it looks pretty cool. Let me know what you think, especially with that glitter running through it. Let me go get my hair dryer and we will test it and see if this like darkens up much or what have you. Okay, so I have a glass of ice water, a hair dryer, and we're gonna take a look and see how these differ. Now, I think I've messed up telling you like 6 different times which way is which. So warm state is clear and cold state is supposed to be this like jelly green. So I think it's kind of like in between on my nails because I'm cold right now because it was really hot earlier, so I turned the air on. So I think I'm like kind of just in a weird temperature. So let's take the glass of water here and I will dip my nails in. And as you can see, it got a little bit greener, but then if we take the hairdryer and get ready, because there's going to be some noise. It goes totally clear except for, you know, like the chunks of glitter, and it looks pretty cool. I think it's really cool when it goes warm. I wish that thermals didn't have like a kind of a lifespan on them. I wish there was a way you could maybe revive them because, you know, I would like to do more nail art like this and maybe with a more opaque thermal, but my collection just isn't really conducive to that sort of thing, so I don't know. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed my obnoxious rambling. Sorry it was all over the place. I like to film these, but I just kind of, you know, it's hard to find time right now. But I think I'm getting back into the swing of it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.